President Donald J.
Yes! Fight for Trump! Fight for Trump! Fight for Trump! Fight for Trump!
Georgia is a red state.
Yes!
Georgia's a red state.
That's
why
right.
I'm here. That's why President Trump was here 2 weeks ago. He said you have to get out and vote for David Perdue and Kelly Loeffler. We are going to win this, but we need each and every one of you. And he's coming back. I talked to him a couple days ago. He loves Georgia.
Yeah! Yeah!
But we got our work cut out for us because we are the battleground for this entire country. All of the eyes of the country are on the Peach
Yes,
State.
yes,
And I
they
hear
is.
from folks across the country every day. They say, Kelly, please tell me Georgia's going to get this done for us. And I always say, as I look across great patriots like y'all, and I say, we are going to get this done. We have to get it done because Chuck Schumer wants to change America. And look, he's been very clear about how he wants to change America. He wants to raise taxes on hardworking Georgians. He wants the Green New Deal, open borders. He wants to confiscate our guns. We're not going to let him.
No, we're not.
That's right. But it's not just
Fight for
radical
Trump.
policies, it's radical candidates like radical liberal Raphael Warnock.
Oh,
That's right.
God, no!
He's the same guy that called police officers gangsters, thugs, bullies, and a threat to our children. I say, God bless our men and women of law enforcement. You know, he would be first in line to defund the police. We know that, and we're going to hold him back from doing that because we're going to vote early and we're going to make sure all of our friends and families get out. But there's more. He said, he attacked our men and women in the military. He said you cannot serve God and serve in the military. I say, God bless our military and our veterans. And when I asked him during our debate, would you please, for all Georgians, renounce socialism and Marxism, he refused to do it because he believes in it. He invited Fidel Castro to his church where he celebrated him. Yes, the communist dictator, Fidel Castro. He also celebrated Jeremiah Wright, who has a gospel condemning America. Well, I say, God bless America, God bless Donald J. Trump, because Thank you. That's right. We've got a lot of work to do. It's all happening in Georgia. We are literally the firewall to socialism, and you know that. That's why you're here. That's why David Perdue and I are here. Like the president, we're political outsiders. We're business people. We know how to create jobs. We know we need to get this economy back on its feet. Not locked down like California and Illinois and New York. We don't need lockdowns. We need to get our economy going again. That's what we're fighting for. That's why we're going back to Washington tonight. We're going to get this done, but we have more work to do. We have to make sure they don't take over our socialized health care, turn your doctor's office into the DMV on a bad day. We're not going to stand for that. We are not going to put the government dependency in the middle of our lives. And also, you know that Democrats know the fastest way to radicalize our kids is in the schools. Well, we need school choice, whether it's homeschooling or religious schooling. We've got a lot of work to do. But we're never going to stop fighting for our conservative values. That means we're going to stand up and protect innocent life. The left wants, that's right, the left wants a radical abortion on demand agenda. They want taxpayer funding of abortion. We are going to hold the line there. We're going to protect our Second Amendment rights. That's right. They don't just want to tax our guns and our ammunition. They want to confiscate it. And we know that. We're going to hold the line there. So we have a lot of work to do. But we also have to stand up to the fake news, to the big tech cancel culture. So we've got lots of work. Please be our voice on January 5th, and we will be your conservative voice in Washington for years to come. Look, I work for you. I don't owe anyone in Washington anything. I can't be bought. Just like our president, I only went to Washington to work for you. That's right. But here's the deal. Make no mistake. We're in the battle of our lives right here in Georgia. All eyes are on you. And I know we're going to get this done. That's why President Trump was here. You have to get out and vote. And, you know, take your family, take your friends, take your coworkers, take your folks from church. Make sure every person has a plan to vote. take some people you don't even like, but just let them know how important it is, because, their livelihoods are on the line here. The future of America, the American dream is on the ballot January 5th. Do we go that route, or do we go towards socialism? I know you're going to hold the line right here in Georgia, because together we're going to stop socialism. Together we're going to show America that Georgia's a red state. And together we're going to save America. God bless you. God bless you. All right. I now have the distinct honor of introducing the original outsider, son of Georgia, David Perdue.
Thank you, Kelly. Boy, how fast 6 years go. When I first started running, I stood right there with many of you, and we enjoyed Roy Roberts' barbecue right back there. And my poll number that night was 3% with a 4% margin of error. So my message to you tonight, never give up. Never give up. Never give up. The eyes of America are on us right now, just like it was in 2016. They didn't know Donald Trump was coming. We did in Georgia. In 2016, there were only 2 people in the United States Senate that endorsed and supported Donald Trump as a candidate. You're looking at one of them right here. Kelly and I are fighting alongside of him right now to make sure this agenda gets done. We're fighting to keep these 2 seats, to protect this agenda and the results we just saw, guys. This is an amazing point in history. The Democrats have already told us what they want to do. Don't listen to me. Go online and look at the Democratic platform during the presidential election. You can see all the things that they're talking about doing. But listen to Chuck Schumer. He says he's going to come down here and take Georgia and change America.
Yeah, right.
I got a message for him.
He ain't doing that.
We ain't ready to give up, Georgia.
No, we ain't gonna give it up. No.
Then you got to listen to my favorite, AOC. I think she's still trying to figure out where she is.
Oh, Lordy mercy.
I offered to buy her plane ticket. Come on down to Georgia and tell us more about that Green New Deal.
Yeah.
Well, what she wants, she said, oh, yeah, we have to have those 2 seats in Georgia. We don't want to negotiate. We want the Green New Deal without compromise. How's that sound, Georgia?
Yeah.
And then my favorite, Governor Stacey Abrams says, she says she was elected.
Oh, Lord, no.
She says, oh, yeah, that blue wave is going to change Georgia.
Yeah, right.
That blue wave is going to change us out. And that blue wave is going to change America. And they're going to do it, she said, with documented and undocumented workers. Now, guys, I don't have to tell you where that
There's
leads.
your fraud. There.
What that does is that creates a one-party system, because Chuck Schumer will absolutely do this.
Yeah.
Don't think this is something that we'll be able to correct in 2 years.
there won't
What
be
he's
no
saying is
correction.
he'll add D.C. and Puerto Rico as 2 new states. That's 4 Democratic senators.
Ooh.
4. We'll never get the majority again. Then he wants to stack the Supreme Court after we've named Amy Coney Barrett to the 3rd Supreme Court Justice. If that isn't enough, they want to do away with the Electoral College. They want to change the balance of power in Washington between the judicial, executive, and legislative branches. Guys, that has served us so well for 230 years. And then what would they do with that? They would be a single-party country.
Okay.
They would have total control. That's what they want. They tell us what they'll do with it. They're not ashamed. They're not bashful about this. In fact, AOC and her crowd told Biden the other day, don't you dare think about backing up from what you've already promised us. This is what he's promised them. Defund the police, open borders, illegal immigrants voting. They want to cut our beloved military by 25%, just like Obama did and just like Clinton did. And we're not going to let that happen in Georgia.
No.
They want to take away our private health care insurance and put us on Medicare for all. Medicare's already bankrupt.
Yep.
And worst of all, they want this Green New Deal. Guys, this will change America forever.
No.
The eyes
we don't
of our
need that.
country are on us. The eyes of the world are on us. Not just Kelly and me. They're on you. They're on us. And they're begging us to hold the line against this absolute lunacy that the left is trying to perpetrate on America right now. Our beloved America, for 230 years, has created the economic and social miracle of the history of humankind. And these guys have the gall to tell us They want to change it. And we're not going to let that happen. And the only place to stop that is right here in Georgia right now.
That's it.
But don't listen to me. Hold the line is right. Hold the line. You want to get even? You mad?
Yes.
Then fight.
Yeah.
And don't stop fighting till January the 5th. And what do I mean by fighting? Work. Vote. Vote early. I'm going to remind you what a great American reminded us of right there's this moment. This is what's at stake, because we know the price of socialism is freedom. We know that. You don't have to look in history. Just look at Venezuela, in Cuba, in North Korea, in Iran. How many people do you think are trying to break into Venezuela right now? Really? Really? How many people think the People's Republic of California is what we want to turn Georgia into? Really? I mean, these people have lost their mind.
Yes, they have.
History tells us, though, it comes around, it comes around. Remember World War II? Winston Churchill, before he even saw the end of the war, just before, Britain voted out his party. He was not prime minister in the war. You know what he did for the next 3 or 4 years? He fought communism off in Great Britain, or else Great Britain today would be a communist country. Well, here we are in 2020, looking at the same thing. And no less than Ronald Reagan reminded us that freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. If we don't pass it down in the bloodstream, guys, it must be fought for, protected, and passed on. Or one day in our sunset years, we'll be sitting around telling our children, our children's children, what it was once like in America when women and men were free. We're not going to let that happen, and Georgia's a place that we stop that right now. But it won't happen on its own. It won't happen on its own. If we approach this race the way Republicans normally approach this race, and 20% of us vote on election day, and we don't get out and do something really superhuman right now, we could lose these 2 seats. I won my seat by 2 points. The Libertarian got 2. The Democrats didn't get but 47.5 points. In every other state, I would have already been reelected. We'd be in here talking about Kelly alone tonight.
Yep.
But we're in the fight of our lives here, and I can't think of a better state in the country to have this fight for freedom than Georgia right now with you today. I beg you, vote early. How many of you already voted? Golly, look at that. I got to tell you guys, that's the most we've seen anywhere in the state. Kelly and I are going all over this state. We're dividing and conquering. Tonight, we fly back to Washington to vote for you, to get this done. And we need it. We should have had it done months ago, but the Democrats kept blocking us. But this is the fight of our lives. Every future generation's eyes are on us right now. I'm going to ask you a question. Will you stand with Kelly and me, and let's win Georgia and save America? The road to socialism never runs through the state of Georgia. God bless you guys. Kelly and I love you. God bless you guys. God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
Once again, we